What's up, y'all? It's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before I get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you say subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. So getting right into the video, it is crazy because February is already over and we're honestly like a third of the way through March, which is kind of insane to think about just because I feel like March has just started and here we are already 33% in. But with another month gone means another month of pickups. I feel like my pickups during the month of February haven't really been too much, just me looking around at what I have. But of course, I always want to show you guys what I did pick up. I have a wide variety of things and actual videos on the things themselves, on a couple of the pieces. So make sure you guys, if you guys are interested in any of the pieces, check out my separate videos on those. And I say check out, but I actually think this video is gonna come up before those actual main videos drop. So just stay tuned for those videos and I'll get right into the pickups. So starting with the tops, I know I usually start every single pickup video with showing you guys a couple fitteds, but at this point I feel like you guys know every month I pick up a couple Houston Astros fitteds, so I'm not going to really go too much into detail. I did pick up a fitted recently that I'll show in my March pickup video that is really fire and a grail in the fitted community, at least for a lot of the Houston heads. So starting with the tops that I picked up, I actually only picked up one shirt in the month of February, which is kind of crazy to think about because I usually pick up a little bit more. But this right here is just a heather gray reef t-shirt, or it's not reef. The brand is called Rusty, which I have no idea what that is, but based on this graphic print on the back that you guys can see, and of course, I'm gonna show you guys how this fits on body. I'll say this right here has a decent oversized fit. That's kind of like the reason why I got it, and also the graphic itself isn't too bad. I like that it's like kind of distressed, kind of worn out, so it does kind of give you that vintage feel, even though the shirt is probably not vintage whatsoever. But yeah, really simple Rusty t-shirt. Got this for like $2 at Goodwill, like I mentioned. I just liked it mainly because of how simple it was. There's that center logo hit right there on the front of the shirt. Kind of reminds me of like the center swoosh, And then on the back you have the logo, but just even bigger. The reason why I think this is kind of like maybe a tropical brand or like a surfing brand like that is because in the logo itself, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is like a floral print, so maybe it's like a surfing company. But yeah, with summer coming around, I think going to Goodwill, going to thrift to find simple shirts like this that you could piece up with a couple different outfits, because at least in Texas, you aren't really going to be doing much layering. It's going to be all t-shirts, shorts, maybe some pants here and there, but the majority of your wardrobe is going to be a lot of t-shirts and shorts. And the next top I got is a jacket that I thrifted from my go-to spot. If you guys have seen my thrifting video, I always talk about which one is my favorite spot. So if you guys haven't seen that and you don't know what my favorite spot is, make sure you guys go check it out. But this jacket right here is absolutely beautiful, you guys. So I'll mainly focus on showing you guys like the on-body look of this jacket. I mean, you guys can see it is an all leather jacket that is made in Italy. So when I first saw this jacket, I was a little bit iffy on it, right? Because, typically when you go to a thrift, you want to find something that either you can sell, either that has like a resale value or something like that. But sometimes you go in and you just find dope, no name pieces like this. So it's interesting, right? Because typically when you go to the thrift, I feel like there's two types of people when it comes to thrifting. People that go in there strictly to find like the vintage stuff, like the vintage tees, the Carhartt jackets and things like that. But also, if you search around a little bit and you don't mind like the plain gray, heather gray t-shirt or a jacket like this, you can come up on some really good stuff. I got this jacket right here for $10. So when I saw it, like I said, I was a little bit iffy just because, I don't know, like I was a little unsure about it. I was unsure if it was like a men's or women's jacket. At this point, it doesn't really matter because a lot of clothing is unisex. But when I saw the tag, the brand of this is Full Stop, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. But this is made in Italy. So when I first picked up this jacket, I was a little iffy on it just because I wasn't too sure how to feel about it. Like the color was dope, the overall material of the jacket was insane. I believe it's 100% 100% genuine leather, and it is made in Italy. So there's just a lot of details on this jacket that is absolutely insane. And I'll say, when I try this on in store, my favorite thing, and yes, I'm the type of person, like, if I really want to know how something fits, I will try on something that is thrifted. I probably won't try on a t-shirt, but jackets I don't mind too much. I know some people might find that extremely disgusting, but when it comes to thrifting and stuff, like, you just have to be in that zone, right? Because you're going thrifting, like, it's not going to be brand new clothes that you're touching. Everything is going to be worn and used. But yeah, like I said, I tried it on, and then just seeing how cropped it was, and I think the outfit I was wearing at the time just matched it perfectly. So I was like, yo, this is something I absolutely have to get. And for 10 bucks, right, you cannot complain, because this right here, if I had to take a guess, probably costs at least 100 USD, maybe cheaper, maybe more. But this is a high quality jacket. Like, the stitching on it is on point. The material, the cut, the cloth, everything about this jacket, you can tell, is super high quality. Unfortunately, in Texas, it is getting a lot warmer, so I'll probably have a couple more weeks where I can wear this jacket, but I think by April or so, this is something I can't really wear anymore because it's going to be way too hot. And that wraps it up for the uppers. I'm moving down to the bottoms, pants. I picked up 2 pairs of pants in the month of February, and I do have separate videos on these, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but I picked up 2 pairs of Wranglers from Walmart. These are just their like performance cargos that they had. I picked it up in like this olive color, and then in this like kind of like slate gray. I'm not going to show you guys too much because I feel like the lighting probably isn't even picking up too well. That's something I still need to figure out, at least in this setting, to be able to show you guys the pieces a little bit more in hand while I'm talking about it. But these right here were really cheap. They were, I think, 22 bucks after tax, so you can't go wrong with these. The reason why, like, when I was in Walmart and I saw them, the reason why I gravitated towards them was because they kind of reminded me of like tech fleece pants, you know, not tech fleece, but like kind of like tech pants. So something you'd see from like Nike, North Face, along those lines. I mean, I think Wrangler made these for the purpose of hiking, I'm pretty sure. Just based on like the different pockets they had, the different materials. But really good find in my opinion. If you guys are looking for some new pants to try, I would definitely recommend these. Like I said, I'll show you guys a quick little on body look of the pants, but I'm not going to show you guys too much just because I do have a separate video on these coming out real soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in just hearing more about these pants, you know, and like how they fit and all that. And next up, moving on to accessories. I feel like I'm kind of going out of order now because I went from bottoms to accessories, but F it, I'm gonna show you guys the accessories I picked up. So these are just kind of like everyday travel pieces from Nike. The reason why I got these is because I saw them on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but this travel pouch right here was $24, so not too bad for this. This is like a pretty big bag for $24, and you can hold a lot of your toiletries. I'm not really sure what this is intended for, but if I had to take a guess, I would think it would be toiletries just because of the shape of the bag and all that. But this isn't too bad whatsoever. I believe this is called the Nike utility bag. I know that's for sure the line. What this specific bag is called, I'm not 100% sure, but if you guys go check it out on Nike, and I'll leave a link to it down below in the description too as well. So if you guys are interested in picking this up, link will be in the description. And then following the little toiletry bag, I picked up the actual backpack that kind of basically goes along with it. So this backpack is actually huge. I don't know if it's going to be cut off at all, but this backpack right here is absolutely insane. I'll say the price point is a little expensive. I think it was like $110 before tax and shipping, so really pricey. I mean, not really pricey, because I will say this is definitely a high quality backpack. You know, like you're getting a good bang for your buck, I'll say. There are, of course, there are like cheaper options out there, but if you're wanting a bag that has a lot of compartments, specifically a Nike bag, then I'll say this might be your go-to kind of like travel weekend bag right here. Like I said, you have to have that $120 to spend if you want it, but nonetheless, this is a really dope bag. And I actually have a separate video on the backpack and toiletry bag coming out very soon, so just like those pants. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the bag, but I mean, just from a first look, you guys can see that there are a lot of details to be shown on this backpack. And moving down to the footwear, which is also my last pickup for the month of February, we have a pair of Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blues, I believe is the name. I actually had the review on these already out with an on-foot look, so make sure you guys go check that out. But this shoe right here is definitely a sleeper shoe. For some reason, Air Jordan 1s, I just think kind of faded out because a lot of them don't really do all too well anymore, even though some of them have really nice colorways. Like this one right here isn't anything too crazy, but on foot and like just the overall quality of the shoe is really nice. So props to Jordan brand. But picked up this pair right here in the month of February, and I'm pretty sure this is the only shoe I picked up, just looking around. So picked up one pair of Air Jordan 1 Blues. I'll probably hold off on undSing these for a while. I'll probably just keep them on ice for the meantime. But that is going to wrap up the pickups for the month of February. Like I said, this was a little bit a lighter month. I feel like I was a little busy, I'm not going to lie to you guys, in the month of February. So I didn't pick up too many pieces, but of course every month you're going to pick up a little bit here and there. So wanted to show you guys the little pieces that I got. I'll say for myself, the favorite item that I picked up in the month of February is definitely that brown jacket, just because the overall shape of the jacket is something that you see that is very in style today, or like the whole crop look. So to be able to find like an actual vintage jacket that gives you that crop look, which is where all the jackets now kind of got that style from, super dope, especially for $10, so I cannot complain. And it's gonna wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.